Good evening, friends. Today we are going to talk about BCom first year, second semester, compulsory English that is prescribed for BSc, BCom, BA, BCE. But this text, let me make it public, since the very text is not, it is not going wait for a while. Bear with me for some times. Now it is a public. This video is unavailable. How can this be happen? This will be available soon. Let me check whether it is available or not. All is well. Okay, gold from the grave is a short story by Bhau Sathe. This story revolves around one character named Bheema, who is a quarry worker. खाण कामगार असतो, परंतु खाण माइन वर्कर म्हणत नाही याला. याचं कारण असं आहे की माइन म्हणजे कसं की गोल्ड, सिल्वर, आयर्न असे वेगवेगळे जे धातू आहेत ज्याच्यामध्ये ते ज्या खाणीमध्ये हे सापडतात त्यांना माइन म्हणतात. क्वारी म्हणजे दगडाची खदान, ज्या खदानीमध्ये तो भीमा काम करत असतो. आणि हा भीमा 6 महिने काम केल्याच्या नंतर एक दिवस ज्या वेळेला सकाळी जातो खाणीमध्ये काम करायला, त्यावेळेस त्याला समजतं की खाणकाम बंद झालेलं आहे. क्वारी वर्क हॅज क्लोज्ड डाऊन. सो ही गेट कन्फ्यूज, ही गेट bewildered, he become agitated, and he knows that there will be one word is used there. He will be starved. His starvation, त्यांच्या फॅमिलीची स्टार्वेशन होईल, उपासमार होईल, हा विचाराने त्याचं मन ऑब्सेस होऊन जातं. पूर्ण मुंबई तो पायाखाली पालथी घालतो, परंतु त्याला जॉब मिळत नाही. ही एक्सप्लोअर ऑल ओव्हर मुंबई the job, but he didn't find any job there. So he has to, one way or the other way, he has to feed the stomachs of his family. Somehow by starving the family may not live. That is why in a cremation grounds, here is a grave म्हणजे काय की परंतु स्मशान त्याच्या cremation ground is smashing. Cremation. In the cremation grounds, you know, the cremating pyres, म्हणजे चिता. When a person dies, it became a dead body. The dead body become pyre, which is put on that particular thing. And other words are some of the bodies are lit fire. But others are cremated, that is called the cremation or the cremated. Others are buried. बरी म्हणजे पोट. तर अशी पद्धत आहे, अशी कस्टम आहे. There are practices in religion. Some religions that if a rich person dies, some of the gold has put while burning that body. Or cremating that body, and that is why it was become the means of subsistence. त्याच्या उपजीविकेचं साधन सबसिस्टन्स म्हणजे काय? तर सबसिस्टन्स म्हणजेच उपजीविकाचं साधन, मीन्स ऑफ सबसिस्टन्स काय बनतं? तर ते स्मशान बनतं. आणि तो प्रवास जो असतो जीवनाचा त्याचा, तो अण्णाभाऊ साठे यांनी नमूद केलेला आहे, मांडलेला आहे. He has expressed that how, what kind of a problem he has to face in his life. There was a news spread all over the villages, and police were alerted that daughter-in-law of the moneylender was, body of the daughter-in-law of moneylender was exhumed, and it was near the river. That is why all the people get alerted that the particular word is used for the cold. Hyenas are used and other foxes is not used here, but a strange happening were being reported at the time. Corpses buried in the tombs were found to be exhumed. The dead bodies of young daughter-in-law of the money lenders was said to have been hauled to the river banks from the burial ground. That caused a panic among the people. The police were alerted. It wasn't, however, easy to guard the corpses in the graveyard. All the night vigil over the cemetery was impossible. The sun set and it was dark. Bheema ate the food served by his wife. Divining the intention, she asked him, expostulated him, whole thing disgusting. The shifting of ashes, corpses, food, everything ghastly. The people is talking about. In the letter he talks about jackels. Jackels for the कोल्ह्यासाठी हा शब्द वापरलेला आहे की भीमाची बायको भीमाला सांगते की बुवा लोक आता त्यांच्याबद्दल बोलायला लागलेले आहे, आणि ही जी गोष्ट आहे ही फारच किळसवाणी आहे, गास्ली गोष्ट आहे. काय करायचं? सिफ्टिंग ॲशेश म्हणजे काय करणं? राखामधून सोनं काढणं, चाळून घेणं, त्याच्यामध्ये सोनं काढणं, मड्याच्या राखीमधून. ही गोष्ट फारच किळसवाणी आहे आणि लोक बोलत आहेत. त्यामुळे त्यांनी समजावून सांगण्याचा प्रयत्न करते. शी ॲडमॉनिशेस हर हजबंड दॅट ही शुड फाइंड सम अदर जॉब. त्यावेळेला भीमाचं उत्तर असतं त्यांचं काय जातं? मीन्स people are nothing to do with their life. What kind of life he is living? He didn't find all over Mumbai any job. He has a strong body. It is said that even when he smashing the stone with his hammer, the stone was receding. जागा सोडत होते, म्हणजे माघार घेत होते. इतकी शक्तिशाली असणाऱ्या माणसाला जॉब मिळत नाही, काम मिळत नाही, एम्प्लॉयमेंट मिळत नाही, आणि त्यामुळे त्याची जी अवस्था आहे किंवा हे नाही करणार तर जीवन जगणार कसं? हू विल फीड माय फॅमिली? इट वॉज हिज सिच्युएशन, अँड दॅट इज वाय his inner mind is expressed. He expresses inner anguish. मनातलं जे काही खदखद आहे, जे काही तो इथं व्यक्त करतो. पुढे सांगितलेलं आहे की की स्मशानामध्ये काय असतात? तर भूत असतात. तर तो भीमा म्हणतो की रियल specters are in cities, in villages, and dead rots in cremation ground, in graveyard. ग्रेव्हयार्डमध्ये खरे भूत तर खरे शहरात आहे आणि मेलेली ह्या क्रेमेशन ग्राउंडमध्ये घुसतात, ग्रेव्हयार्डमध्ये घुसतात आणि मरावं तर श्रीमंताने मरावं आणि जगावं तर श्रीमंताने जगावं. कारण गरीब मेला तर त्यापासून भीमाला काहीच मिळेल. कारण ही कॅनॉट अफोर्ड to put golds in their cremation while cremating those corpses. The corpses हा जो शब्द आहे तो मड्यासाठी शब्द वापरलेला आहे. त्यानंतर त्याच्या जो झटापट आहे, त्याचा तो संघर्ष आहे, त्याचा जो स्ट्रगल आहे, तो कशा पद्धतीने सोनं काढण्यासाठी त्याचा संघर्ष चालू असतो. बाजूला गावकरी कोल्ह्याचा आवाज ऐकून, जॅकलचा आवाज ऐकून त्या स्मशानामध्ये वाटचाल करत असतात. त्याच वेळेला कोल्ह्याचं जो झुंड असतं ते याच्यावरती अटॅक करत असतं. तर अशा आणि त्यावेळेला त्याचा जो संघर्ष आहे, अंधारी रात्र त्याच्या पडण्याचा तो ज्या पद्धतीने एक त्याला उत्सुकता असते की when it will be dark, and when he was very much he was very much agitated for that. He was in search of that. He was in that what we can call that in that situation, in that he has that mindset that when it will get dark and when he will do that work and bring gold from that graveyard, so he was waiting for night and darkness to hide that thing. The expression बघा कसे आहे, पण ते एक्सप्रेशनचे आपल्याला काही उत्तर देणं घेणं नाही. तर आपण हा पाठ पाहणार आहोत की एक्सपेक्टन्सी, त्याचा जो संघर्ष आहे, मोल्ड ऑफ ॲशिस्टेशन, कशा पद्धतीने तो संघर्ष करतो. आणि संघर्ष करता करता काय होतं तर एका वेळेला लोक त्या कोल्ह्यांचा आवाज ऐकून स्मशानभूमीकडे येत असतात. कारण त्यांना माहीत असतं की हे मडे जे आहे ते क्रॉप्सेस आर exhuming, jackals are exhuming the corpses, dead corpses. Corpses are always dead. That is what we call them. Otherwise, we may call them the living being. So that's and when he thought that they were approaching, and actually they were approaching towards him. That time, his finger was caught in the mouth of crops. He has a pointed iron bar with him, so he draw that bar from the mouth, and his fingers got caught in the mouth of that crops. So he was snatching it. He was trying to pull his finger from the mouth of crops, but he couldn't. So out of frustrations, he hammers on the head of that crops, and that is why his fingers are cutted, and it was just with the flesh it remains to his, and later on he amputated those And while the amputation was going on, or amputation was performed, the news of that quarry work has started came to him, reached to him, and he was crying, weeping like a small child, because he had lost those fingers with the help of those fingers he used to work in a quarry, and now he lost forever. And the story ends there. The life of the man who has a lot of stamina, a lot of energy. At the very beginning, we are told that what kind of a robustness, what kind of a strongness, what kind of a body he had. But when he loses, for the sake of just feeding the family stomach, for their subsistence, not because he do not want his family to starve and they die. He had to struggle so hard in his life. That was the life of Bheema, which was very beautifully elegantly written by Bhau Sathe. So as we have completed the story, you have questions, then you may post your comment on this and let me know what do you think about this short story.